What's up, everybody? This is Missy from Lansing Hoops and LearnToHoopAtHome.com, and today I'm going to show you a very basic trick called an escalator and a few variations on that, as well as the reverse escalator. The escalator itself looks just like this. One more time. And to reverse that, you just drop the hoop all the way down your body. So, whoops. All right, so I'm going to show you how I learned this and a couple different variations on it. And I think it's a really great trick for putting in the middle of your flow when you feel a little winded, or for a little extra flair when you're performing. And it's, once you understand the concept, it's a pretty easy trick. So it's a really good one to have in your arsenal. So we're going to do it both ways today, so you can go ahead and mirror me on this because we're going to switch hands and try it on the other side. So what you're going to do, start with your feet pointing forward. I like to start with one hand on my hip, just as, I don't know, I like to practice placement a little bit. What you're going to do with your hoop is turn it so that it's parallel with your shoulders and in line with the wall in front of you. Okay, so for the escalator, what you're going to do is step in front and inside of the hoop. And the first variation we're going to do is with both feet inside. So we're going to step in front and inside with the other foot as well. Now, both of our feet are inside the hoop, and the hoop is still parallel with the wall. You're going to pull it snug against your body so that you can feel a little bit of pressure against the back of your spine or your bottom or wherever the hoop happens to land, and a little bit also in the front. What you'll do is raise your other hand all the way up above your head here. Now for this variation of the escalator, this hand is going to be the catching hand. Now the escalator works on the premise that you trust yourself, so that you really have to remember to believe in yourself, because if you flinch, that's when this trick hits you in the face. So remember, the hoop moves where you move. So if you freak out halfway on this trick and stop, the hoop is right here in your face, and that's where you're going to get hit. So if you feel yourself freaking out, remember to keep going so that you don't get hurt. So with your other hand in the air, what you'll do, if you're mirroring me right now, this will be with your left hand, will reach up your body. Now what you're doing is aiming for between your shoulder and your ear. The hoop is going to move where you move. So as you push your hand up, wherever you release, that's where the hoop will release. The higher you release, the higher the hoop will spiral up your body. So as you come up to release, you let go, and this hand will catch the hoop and immediately start hand hooping to keep the momentum going, just like this. All right, we'll try it one more time. Stepping in front and inside with both feet, pulling tight, hand comes up. This is our catching hand. This is our pushing hand. Now we're not moving the hand, the hoop like this. We're not manhandling it. Up, our hand just pushes and the momentum moves the hoop up. Hand up, momentum pushes, and into hand hooping. If we try that on the other side, the hoop starts parallel. Now your right hand will be holding the hoop if you're mirroring me. Step in front and inside, in front and inside. Pull the hoop tight, reaching up. This is our catching hand. This is our pushing hand. Aiming for between my shoulder and my ear. My hand will push the hoop to create the momentum. And pushing into hand hooping. All right, so that's the 2 feet inside variation of this escalator. I also like to do a step in type escalator, and it looks like this. The hoop starts in the same position. Our right foot steps in front and inside, and this time we only pull tight against that foot. The other leg is still outside. As we escalator up, the only difference is that now we have to pick that foot up to get it out of the way. And up, hand hooping. From the other side, stepping in front and inside with one foot, pull the hoop tight, and lift up the body. Okay, so that's the 1 foot or a 2 foot standard escalator. And I also said I'd show you the reverse. So the reverse escalator looks something like this. And then you could go back into the escalator from there, or you could reverse from this side, and it looks like that. So the one tip that you need to know about the reverse escalator is that it's basically the same thing as accidentally dropping the hoop and letting it fall all the way down your body. The only difference is you do a little bit of quick handwork at the bottom to get the hoop to fall into the position that you want. So as the hoop, if we start from here, we'll just use this swinging motion, and the hoop swings behind us. Now, really, you could just drop the hoop and get it to sort of fall into this. But we want a little finesse. So as it comes behind, you're going to drop the hoop in the rotation that you want it to spin down your body. Here, down. Now you see I use my other hand, the hand that's empty to begin with, to help push the hoop the rest of the way around that escalator. It falls behind me and down. From the other side, starting with this swinging motion, it falls behind me, and we're going to rotate with it. Behind and down. All right, so that is how you do a 1-footed escalator, a 2-footed escalator, and a reverse escalator, all of which are really great for inserting into the middle of your flow for extra flair and to give yourself a little bit of a break. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comments below. You can subscribe on YouTube at Lansing Hoops, or hit me up at LansingHoops.com and LearnToHoopAtHome.com if you're interested in learning how to hoop in your living room. Have a great day.